You know, I've been doing a lot of thinking lately, and I've really been coming to the wonderful conclusion that Battlefield 3, Battlefield in general, is starting to really remind me a lot of Call of Duty. So here, let's just break this down like this, alright? You have a great game, an innovative game that features, you know, the latest technology available in video games. You know, you put years into developing your games. Your publisher backs you 100% and gives you complete control over developing that game. And, you know, you're very in tune and attentive to the community, which really is everything. Now, you know, I went to school for 4 years for business and stuff like that, and, you know, one of the main things is that the customer is everything. They can give you that bullshit that they, you know, when they say the customer's always right, but that's bullshit. The customer isn't always right. But regardless of if they're right or wrong, they want to be heard. Even if their demands or their requests are not met or taken care of, just being heard and knowing that you took them into consideration is, you know, a pretty big deal. It's not rocket science, and, you know, you don't need 4 years of college to know it. That's common sense in my opinion. So you have all these things for Battlefield, and this is my opinion. Then you have Call of Duty, that was a juggernaut. This game was fucking off the chain when Modern Warfare 2 was coming out. You know, they had a big hit with COD 4. I thought World at War was a great game. And, you know, I think a lot of people thought it was a great game, but I thought they just kind of wanted to get out of the whole World War II era. And, you know, there's a few problems that started occurring. They really showed us all that they weren't in tune with the community and they could give two fucks about us, i.e. one-man army. And, you know, as time went on, they really seemed to try to refocus everything on the community, and they made a bunch of promises to, you know, all the people that played and bought their games. And Black Ops came out. Pretty good game, I think so. I think it was one of the better Call of Duty games, but as time went on, it was the same thing. Now, these guys rush their games out. They don't really care. They're the kind of company that is all about quantity over quality. They will put out a shit product as long as they know it's going to sell by the millions and the millions. You know, and obviously that's the objective of every business. If you don't, you know, if you're not competitive, you're not really going to have that much of a chance against the other companies, developers, and publishers within the gaming industry, which is understandable. But, you know, you keep that crowd coming back, not by pushing out fucking 4 billion titles every 2 years. You keep them coming back by giving them a quality product. A quality product. You know, Battlefield 3... it's had its ups and downs, but the ups have been far more than the downs, and I think that should be everyone's goal in the gaming industry. You're never going to make that perfect game that caters to every single player, alright? Everyone's always going to pick apart your game and find something wrong with it, but, you know, I would say as long as you keep those people coming back, you're doing a pretty damn good job. And, you know, I feel like I was taken care of as a customer with Battlefield. That's why I'm coming back to both EA and DICE, Danger Close Studios, all those guys. I'm going to be buying Medal of Honor, I'm going to be buying Battlefield 4, so on and so forth. Now, the announcement of Battlefield 4 and the release date, which is going to be in the fall of 2013, worry me, alright? Battlefield 3 had a few years put into the development of both the game and the Frostbite 2.0 engine. So what this is basically telling me is we're going to be coming out with a Battlefield 3.5. They're not going to be innovating any more technology or anything that into the game. I think it's going to be a fine-tuned version of Battlefield 3, which in my opinion, it doesn't need to be fine-tuned whatsoever. I mean, you know, there's a couple of minor things here and there maybe, but the game runs great. It's really just an outstanding game, and I was talking to Power about this, and we were like, you know, he made the comment, I don't know what they're gonna switch or what they can improve upon. Obviously, you know, you can never be perfect. You always got to strive to improve whatever it is that you're doing, whether you're a video game developer, a competitive eater, it doesn't matter. You always strive to be better. And I don't know if that's what EA and DICE have in mind here. I think that the Battlefield Medal of Honor titles are going to be doing the same thing that Call of Duty does with Modern Warfare and the Black Ops or World at War titles. You know, Infinity Ward develops a game, then you have Treyarch developing a game. I know there's more studios that are in on it now, yada yada yada. You know, go bitch to somebody else because I really don't care to listen to it. But I'm trying to think. I kind of just lost my train of thought. You know, with them coming out with a COD game every other year and flip-flopping, I think that's what Battlefield's going to be doing with Battlefield and Medal of Honor. And I think a big push from EA and DICE is coming from the next generation of consoles really being pushed a lot faster than a lot of people anticipated. You know, I think they're trying to capitalize on the PS3 market as much as they can before it goes out of style, I guess. When, you know, when the next console comes out, the previous console really doesn't have much of a lifespan after that. I really think that this tells me two things with the announcement. One, that they're going to start pumping these titles out, and two, that these titles are going to have a lot less time put into them than what we're used to. It's not going to be the fact that they're going to get worse, but my worry is, you know, are these games going to get better? You know, what's the point of buying the next game in a series if it's not going to be improved upon? It'll be interesting. I know that if you guys didn't hear, on Battlefield's Twitter, somebody asked them if, you know, when the BF4 beta was going to be available to the Battlefield Premium members, and they said currently the only way to have access to Battlefield 4's beta is by getting Medal of Honor. So basically, you know, all these promises and sayings that, you know, if you buy Battlefield Premium, you're going to be treated like a fucking king. We're going to blow you, call you George, and slap your dog. You know, I was really hoping for all that, and then they dropped that fucking pipe bomb on me. It's like, holy shit. I'm going to eat a bowl of cereal while I'm clipping my toenails doing jumping jacks and a somersault. That's all that really says to me. But I don't know. I mean, let me know what you guys think in the comments and stuff like that. This is kind of a chilled out, laid back commentary. We've been getting back into playing more Battlefield 3, and this has just been something that's been on my mind lately. So I figured, why not go put a headset on and talk to a laptop about it? I mean, that's really all commentators do. They talk to a laptop all the time. And, you know, I think this laptop has put in enough work to be a certified therapist for me, because seriously, I think I've talked to this laptop more than anyone else in my life, and I've really been able to vent a lot of stress off of it. But, you know, that's pretty much it, guys. Other than that, I have some pretty big things coming up on my channel that involve charity work. I'm going to try to get a lot of people in on this as far as being involved, so on and so forth. I'll be releasing more details. Basically, what you're going to see in the coming months is an interview with two people that are holding each of these charities. I'm going to be doing, you know, kind of a little sit-down type of thing with them. And my channel is pretty much going to be used as a hub for them, which is pretty cool, because you don't see too many channels my size getting an opportunity like this, but they're local charities. And, you know, I don't know, it's pretty cool. Like, I actually have a lot of support from people locally on doing this. I don't know, it's just, it's a cool feeling to know that people are behind you right where you live locally. I mean, it's a good feeling. But you know, I think that's pretty much going to be it. There's not much else going on. You know, I've just been jerking off, eating Slim Jims, and watching movies and TV and playing video games and working. That's pretty much the gist of it. But, you know, let me know what you guys want to see for upcoming videos, if there's any other topics you want me to kind of touch on. Other than that, expect some more of these laid-back commentaries. I have a couple of things I would like to bitch about as far as YouTube goes, just for fun, try to piss a couple people off, maybe, you know, get a couple people to rage, get some fanboys going. You know, I really enjoy that stuff. I have a lot more of a casual attitude towards this than I did before, and, you know, I think that's kind of what's going to keep me going, and, keep me putting out a lot of videos, to be honest. You know, I know people are all like, oh my god, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna make a schedule and upload videos every single day, and the videos are always gonna be written out on a piece of paper for the commentaries, and there's nothing wrong for writing commentaries out on a video, but there is something wrong when you as a person are scripted. You're not yourself. You know, I used to make little, you know, bulletins and this and that on stuff I was going to talk about when I first started commentating. But it's alright to script out your commentaries, but don't script out your personality, people. You really lose a lot of variety and a lot of, you know, that personal touch from your videos when you do that. Just saying. Hashtag just saying. But anyways, guys, until next time, it is your lover, the Sven D, and I'm out. Peace.